Are we
you
ready?
recording already?
I am recording. I just
You've
wanted
been recording?
for 1 minute.
Guys, help!
Help me now.
I need somebody's help. I just say words, help.
I'm so tired of
I didn't know I could do that! Wait.
it. Just how I wanted to
It's not
say
great.
it.
Hang on.
Nah.
Not great.
Anyway,
I got her. Oh, wait! Kinda! Figured it out.
we're gonna start an ASMR channel now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2-Minute Warning Podcast. I am Andrew, here as always with JJ and Ben. Sorry, I hit my mic already, but guys, I think JJ's put in some work. He's still working. Like, what is happening
Always.
right now?
Always.
No,
The
it's
grind
not true.
does
It's
not
always.
stop.
Podcast grind does not
Always.
stop.
No, it does not.
Guys, what episode are we on? Like 52 or something? 53?
53.
Wow.
Wow.
What a time.
Guys, can you believe it? 53. Who's the best
53.
athlete to wear the number 53?
Oh. Why haven't we been doing
53.
this? 52 is a great number.
is.
53.
53.
Oh, that's-
If
That's
you're
a
watching,
tough
if you're watching to the Instagram, you would have seen my my poster for the episode did have Ray Allen last week. I mean, not Ray Allen. What am I saying?
What?
Who's Ray Allen? Where did you get that?
I just
Ray
thought
Allen did
thinking?
wear.
Ray Allen. I meant, if I can actually recall his name, why do I think of Ray Allen?
For who?
The Ravens guy. Oh my days.
Ray Lewis?
Ray Lewis.
Ray
That's
Lewis.
Miami
Who's another
legend
good
Ray
one?
Lewis?
Who's another good 52?
52.
I think.
Lawrence Taylor?
Lawrence.
Another
no. I thought Lawrence Taylor's 40 something.
Lawrence Taylor's 52. But 56. Oops.
56.
Wow.
I think I know.
We started off.
Ray Lewis
What?
is who I was thinking
Khalil
of.
Mack, 52?
Khalil Mack was 50.
Khalil Mack was 52.
What college did Khalil Mack go to?
I have no
I
idea.
just asked you this like a week ago.
Did you?
Yep.
South Carolina.
Buffalo.
Buffalo, that's right.
You're
All right, let me look at best athlete. You guys keep thinking of 53.
53. Didn't Mike Pouncey wear 53?
Mike Pouncey
Mike Pouncey would be
says.
wild.
Pretty sure.
You looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Is there anybody of note on there?
I have not seen much.
53.
Who's the first name that came up?
Wait,
That's usually
Horace
the best.
Grant. No, his 54.
I'm seeing
Yeah, that's not good when you have to
Don Drisdale,
Okay.
MLB Hall of Fame pitcher.
Okay.
Alton Lister. Lister.
Okay.
Cool. Randy Gradisher.
53. Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Pouncey.
Mike Pouncey. Okay.
What a pull. That's impressive.
He
That's
probably
really
wasn't very
impressive.
good.
Artis Gilmore. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Ben, how you been? What have you been up to?
I've been. Holy cow! Artis Gilmore has a crazy mustache. That's awesome.
Love that.
I have been fantastic since we last left off. I lost in the draft league playoffs.
Same.
That was not fantastic, but life goes on. Actually, I think we talked about that before, didn't we?
Not our games.
No, it wouldn't have happened.
No.
Playoffs
Yeah.
are hot and heavy right now.
Yeah, so we're in the finals now. I'll let JD talk about that in his segment.
You mean the best thing?
2 days ago,
Best
I
thing.
went to Miami for a concert. I got back today. We stayed overnight. That was very fun. Shout out to my friends that went with me. Besides that, I've been working away, and I've been getting myself pumped up for some football. Football season actually is here right now because there are currently kickoffs happening right now.
Right now. Literally,
for
4 minutes.
Preseason NFL.
Still, it's football. Crazy.
Football is so bad.
Guys, have we not? I guess the last episode was when the Cardinals, the Hall of Fame game was going.
Yeah.
Did you guys end up watching the rest of that game?
Dude.
I watched that game all the way to the
Best-
end. It was
what
the best preseason game I've ever
What an
seen.
electric game. It was better than the
my
Super Bowl.
goodness.
It was incredible.
You know what? I just thought of a hot take too, but I'll save it.
Save it.
Yeah,
Use
that
it.
was
Use it.
great.
We need
Carson Beck was lighting it up. Carson Beck, Haynes King. We never saw
Dude,
it.
that was incredible. Like the Carson Beck Haynes King
We
game.
never saw it in
Wow.
college football, but we saw it in the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
game.
Came down the final play, Haynes King punching it in.
So
What a game.
so in character for him.
Yeah.
And then he had surgery and he's out for the rest of the season.
Oh, I didn't even see
think
that.
so.
What?
Yeah.
That's
He
wild.
got hurt in that game.
Carson Beck had some good balls in that game, didn't he, Andrew?
Better than the championship game, I guess.
Against fourth string defensive players, not that hard.
Practice-
Guys are
practicing.
5 to 10 yards.
Best of the NFL, Andrew. I mean, best of college
But no,
football.
it was good, and we have several great preseason games happening tonight. I don't have the schedule pulled up.
I do. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that later. And then what else was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say about the Hall of
The
Fame.
band Camino.
Well, that too. That's the concert we went to. I think that's all I need to talk about.
JJ, how you been?
Fantastic.
Tell us why you've been fantastic.
Well, It's been like an interesting week because on the one hand we booked our trip to the championship game, but then on the other hand it's the first week of school, so I'm just absolutely dead inside and outside. My printer broke down on the first day of school.
Oh, that's not
awesome.
what you want.
So basically, I survived. We made it through. Because I didn't have any resources.
Fair enough.
Totally fine. Because the first week of school, if you you don't have any of your curriculum yet, so like no textbooks, nothing.
Yeah.
So like the teachers are the ones that need to bring the stuff to do.
And you
Didn't
usually
have-
rely on a printer to do that.
Didn't have
so-
anything to do, but that's okay. The kids
It's the first week of school.
Yeah, they didn't need to
You
do
don't need to
anything.
do stuff on the first week of
Didn't
school.
need to do anything anyway.
First week of school's normal.
Tuesday night we did book the trip to the championship.
That's
A
insane.
resounding
Well, first off,
trouncing.
talk about what happened in the first round. I think we played each other in the first
Yes,
round.
we did play.
It was an incredible game.
Andrew's team. So there's two conferences, 4 seeds in each. We are the 4 seed. Andrew's team was the 1 seed. We had actually beat them by 20 earlier in the season, but they were still favored heavily in this game. But they were missing.
Probably our most important. I'm not tell him our best player, but we're missing our big man.
Very important player.
Pretty
piece.
positive we had him.
Technically, both big men.
Technically, yeah. Both of our.
They were
big
down
men.
a few players.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make excuses.
Couple unks couldn't be
I'm not
denied.
gonna make any excuses because
Let's
we
just
had
say
the
this.
lead late.
Let's just say they were up 6 with a minute and 30 left. So that's all I
4
have
with
to
under
say.
a minute left.
Yeah. Fell apart. Zach Helmuth got a layup with 3 seconds left
It was
to
like
seal
9
the game.
seconds, but
It was 3.
no, it was 9 because we got the ball. We took the ball down the court and then still inbounded. After
Oh, yeah,
the
you
ball
had 3
went,
seconds with the last inbound
Yeah.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we held on 52-51, defense coming alive. Semifinals was fun. It was a close game. I actually thought we were going to lose that game. We came out the second half. We were up 41-38 at the end of the first half. Came out, could not hit a shot. Went down like 4 or 5. I thought we were going to be out of it. But then defense just locked in. Locked in. Oh,
Ended up dominating down the stretch.
worst thing of the week. If we had in our first round game
Before the first
before
game.
the tip off, I
This is old man sad.
He was all
I've never
hyped
heard of
up.
it.
so
Yeah.
I still
was
hurt
amped
from
up.
this. I went up and just because I'm super athletic, I just tried to grab the rim before the tip. Like nothing's happening.
Before the tip. Remember that. Before the tip.
I did grab the rim. I will say that. I
did.
grabbed the rim.
Yep.
Came down right
Surprised
on my
him so much.
ankle. Right down my ankle. Sprained it completely. Like I thought I'd be out the game. And yeah, just limping around. Put it on. Took some ibuprofen. Got back in the game. Probably ruined my ankle for my life. And yeah,
Worth it. He's in the championship.
played on it
Worth
Tuesday night. Hurt like crap.
Limping the entire game.
But we're in
Didn't go out once.
Nah.
Didn't
Yeah,
take a sub
definitely
one
not.
time.
Actually, yeah, we had no subs on Tuesday night, so I didn't.
Wow.
No, we didn't. We did not sub out. Championship game Saturday, 7:30. Be there.
Well, you have to
Actually-
tell everybody what's happening before
Yeah,
that.
what's going on then?
What's going on
Before
that
the
night?
championship?
Well, Ben and Andrew are running the raffle station.
Guys,
for
there
me.
is some crazy raffles.
If you guys want to have a good night with some raffles, come on
Holy
out to the
cow.
championship game on
Guys,
Saturday.
I wanna
Starting
set-
at 5 o'clock.
I want to set something up for you. You and your significant other or your best friend, whatever it had be.
Ooh.
Or yourself.
You want to have a date night. You want to go somewhere fancy, sit in the AC because it's hot outside. What if I told you that the 2 best teams in the AL are going head-to-head in a couple weeks, and you could have tickets to that game?
Yeah, who could have thought? Who would have
Who
thought?
would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
We got 4 tickets and 2 tickets being raffled off. 2 like down in behind the
Oh,
behind the
goodness.
home plate to the Red Sox Rays. Could be for the division.
Could
be for the
putting
AL.
I'll be putting money in that.
I'll
For
be putting money
What
in.
other raffles do we have?
We
can
have
explain.
so those 2 sets of Rays tickets. We have a pair of $370 Sony headphones.
Whoa!
Some generous donations. We have 2 very good quality massage guns, and then
one of those right now.
some
I'll
gift
explain
cards
a
from around town. I think you know what companies
Let's go.
have gifted some gift, and then we have a 50-50 raffle. Which
I get
which
lunch
you
at
can go.
Detweiler's all the time. I'd love to have there.
Come on out. There's free food. Get some raffles. Enjoy some ball contests.
Yeah,
You'll see Andrew in the 3-point.
I've considered.
Half court at least.
Andrew in the half
Are you
court
going
for
in?
sure.
I'll go half court for sure.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I mean,
The pod might
well,
have a booth.
it'll depend because of what happened today. I was like, I could maybe playing it, and for some reason, I need one of those massage guns now because
Yeah.
some reason at some point today my back just started like locking up and hurting, and it's
Dude.
kind of hard for me to move right now.
Dude,
like
yeah.
literally during dinner, anytime I'd reach for something, I'd be like, Like, it doesn't feel very
getting
good right now.
old.
This is one of the reasons why I switched seats. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm on a different seat. It might stay like this 'cause I do like this seat. It makes it, I think,
Looks good.
make it look a little bit, and it looks a little bit worse because JJ looks like he's way back there.
well,
But it's a little more comfy for my back right now. It hurts.
I was working with my dad a few weeks ago, twisted my neck, completely like sprained it. I think I'm getting old.
I literally told my wife that
It
because she was
felt
like
weird.
massaging my back because it hurt. I was like, babe, I'm getting old.
I've never felt this way before.
Same.
This is how it feels.
Like I was always like, are people just like not pain tolerant? Like, why is everybody always getting hurt? And now I have this. I'm like, dude, I'm just old. I'm an old man.
Young gun.
How old are you?
21.
Oh,
Almost
he's
22.
21?
My birthday's in 2 weeks.
Wow. Woohoo! Well, can I have a birthday episode for you?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I?
The ACC will be his birthday episode.
Oh, let's go. No, actually.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I think it'd be the college episode because that's the week before.
It'll be like right in the middle.
Big Ten. We have ACC and Big Ten yet.
Well, we're doing
No.
We'll
No, no.
My birthday is on a Monday, so it'll be right before
Oh, nice.
pod.
Why is August so busy?
Football.
It's a random month to be, but like school
starting,
draft league. For
draft
me, I
league's
just feel
ending.
so busy.
Softball's about to start. I need to ask you looking to play some softball this year?
If you need a player, I'll be down.
That's kind of what I was thinking. So it's good. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Getting right into our top three. Starting at number 3, we'll talk a little bit
That's a
about
lot.
the NFL preseason. Just getting into some of those games. It's not crazy important, but guys, it's football.
It's
We want to talk about football. We were so ready to talk about more football.
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 So getting a little bit of that, and then I think Ben has a couple other things.
We can go over some.
But we already had a Hall of Fame game, like we said earlier, and like JJ said, we have some football games starting right now. We're at 7:04 right now. They started at 7, so getting them right now. Playing tonight is the Lions and the Bengals at 7, Packers and the Steelers at 7, Colts and the Patriots at 7:30, Chargers and Texans at 8 o'clock, and Cardinals and Raiders at 8. So, JJ, you watch Carson Beck play again tonight.
Baby. Well, they usually rest the starters, so
Carson
might
Beck is
not
not
be
playing
playing.
tonight, actually.
Oh, he's not. Is Love playing tonight?
I believe so.
That could actually be
It was
interesting.
kind of a headline because it was going to be Mendoza versus Beck again, but that
That's
would
right,
not
Mendoza
be
plays
happening.
tonight.
that's
I gotta watch that.
right.
But we're
I
going to
gotta
have
watch that.
Genty versus Jeremiah Love, which is an awesome running
Again,
back matchup.
Mendoza's on the bench. Beck's on a different
But,
level.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Titans Niners play at 9. Sorry, my friend.
Yeah, I'm
Mention that
excited
one.
to see some of these rookies play. There's a couple of big names that are going to be on tonight. I'm kind of rooting for Steelers, and obviously having the Steelers versus Packers is fun. I don't know if Rodgers is going to play. Probably not.
I think more in the preseason, it's like I'm not rooting for teams. I just want to see
The rookies.
I think the only interest point you have in preseason is if you're a college football fan. To see those guys you watch the last however many years play in college, see what they look like in preseason. No, it's not going to be like normal action. They're probably going to play. I think what's fun about this is those rookies that aren't going to be a starter probably going to play pretty well in these games, which is fun to like. Oh, these guys could be really good in the NFL. And the regular season starts, and you realize they're actually not good at all.
Yeah.
This is like the.
Oh, one just went live, guys. Packers Steelers is live, right?
This is the where he goes dream scenario. I love
We were
watching
watching
these
the Hall of
games.
Fame game.
Yeah.
Me and JJ were asking that all the time. Like, where did he go to college? Where did he go to college?
Just like noticing
Perfect.
these, because it feels like it's the last moment for these rookies before they're like kind of
Nobody's.
tainted by the
Yeah.
professional game. And nobody's, because like college football, they're the man, and they're so pure and innocent, and now NFL kind of just steals
Agreed.
steals it.
They're fun though. I feel like I'm gonna watch more preseason this year than I ever have before. Because I've never like watched a preseason game, and watching that Hall of Fame game, like these are kind of fun. Like football's back, you can throw it on. I feel like for sure right now, because other than football, it's like baseball and then
Right, yeah.
some other F1 if you're into that, Damien.
Shout out,
But-
Damien.
Shout out
Do you guys want to go to Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Saturday at 7:30?
Ooh, wait, which Saturday?
Oh, I was looking at that game.
August
That's a week.
22nd.
Ooh, I might actually do that.
I'd be down.
That'd be
Is that the
fun.
day we're going to the zoo?
Tickets as low as 25. She said 29th.
Yeah, it's just when I have to go on the zoo.
But that's on a Saturday.
Yes.
The
So it'd be
zoo's-
the next Saturday, the 22nd.
So
Oh,
that's
22nd,
7 days
22nd.
before the
7 days
22nd.
Yeah, so that means it's.
What are the tickets like?
I'm sure they'll get down lower. Right now they're $25. I
Guys,
would
we're
love
so
to see that.
I want to go see Bane real bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They got.
Well, the Bucks play on Friday, tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
Bucks at Jets.
Guess the Jets.
Yep.
Broncos play the Falcons tomorrow. Dolphins play the Commanders at 7, so both our teams playing at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Really interested to see what the Commanders do this year. They're a very, very big wild card team. Getting Stephon Diggs could be interesting. And then on Saturday, we have Panthers-Bills at 1, Browns-Bears at 1, Vikings-Giants at 1, Rams-Chiefs at 4. Incredible game there. Jags-Saints at 4, Eagles-Ravens at 7, and Cowboys versus the Seahawks at 8. So those are all the games. Not on Sunday, but a lot of Thursday, Friday, Saturday games.
Which one is Diego Pavia playing in?
None of them, because he's not here.
Diego.
What about Brendan Sorsby?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He's somewhere.
XFL starts next year.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm excited. Football's back. NFL's fun.
I keep seeing the speaking of Steelers who are playing right now. Is Allers playing right now?
Ooh, that's a great point.
But I saw
Excellent question.
they are just blown away at his lack of any technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremiah
pretty
Love
sad.
is
Surprised
playing
me.
currently.
That it's kind of
Jordan
crazy.
Love, but
Jordan Love, I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They were gonna.
defense. I don't know.
Altmaier is currently playing.
Luke
Stop
Allmeyer?
it right now.
For who, though?
The Lions.
That's right. Oh, dude, I gotta watch these.
Guys, this is so cool. I
Oh.
just love this.
We should do where? Can we do where he goes right now?
Let's do it.
No, we cannot.
Let's
Where did
let's
Luke
switch it
Allmeyer
up.
I'm gonna.
Let's switch it up.
No, we're not switching it
Yeah,
up.
why not?
Stop.
Where did
Guys,
Demetrius Knight Jr. go to college?
Whoa.
USC.
I don't know if that's right or not. Where did Jacob Sailors go to college?
Notre
Sailor.
Dame.
No. East Tennessee State.
That's what I said.
It's close.
Where did Demetrius Knight go to college?
You got it.
South Carolina.
That's what I said.
I
North Carolina.
didn't.
Knight.
Get
SC.
outta here.
That's what I
Get
said.
out of here.
Demetrius Knight. You did say USC.
I did say SC.
University of South Carolina.
Yeah, University of South Carolina. What are you talking
everyone
about?
knows USC is University of
South Carolina. Exactly. Ben, you want to talk about a couple of your basketball
Let's
stuff?
do that. All right, no F1 stuff. Basketball is starting up
In full
again.
swing. Oh, no, okay.
Not quite. I do have to address the WNBA just because it's getting close to the playoffs, and for some people, they're interested in that, so I will mention it. Currently, the Minnesota Lynx are far and above the best team in the WNBA, sitting at 28-7. And then it's Golden State Valkyries, the Aces, and then the Fever are sitting at your 4th spot with 21-12. Lots of drama in the WNBA right now.
So, since you're the basketball expert,
Yeah.
do you think anybody can knock off that top seed? Who's the Lynx?
The Lynx,
On the
yeah,
top
I
seed.
think they definitely can. I just think there's a lot more parity in the NBA or WNBA. So it's going to be difficult, but it's been done.
How many games are they up on everybody else? Like, how much better are they?
Currently, they are 3 games above
Okay, so it's
second
close.
place. But 3
Yeah.
games in the WNBA is a lot different than in the NBA. So, if that makes any sense. But obviously, there's so much star power on some of these higher teams, the Dream, Fever, Valkyries, Aces, that, yes, I could definitely see it, but
Yeah.
it'll be difficult.
Yeah, is it different than kind of women's college basketball? Because college basketball, all the favorites always win.
Yeah.
Is the WNBA a little bit different?
Yeah, I think so, because as soon as you get to that professional
Yeah, it's professional.
level,
League.
it's,
It's
you know,
the talent spreads out a little bit more.
100%, yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's coming down to a close. They got about 13 games left in the season. Obviously, lots of drama with the the WNBA leaders and presidents and coaches had a meeting today to try and figure out what they're going to do with Enos Kanter or Freedom or whatever, and they were not able to come to a conclusion. And it's very interesting to see that they can't figure out what the W in the WNBA stands for. But no comment further from there. In the NBA, the schedule was just released for the 2026-27 season. This is going to be fun to start out because obviously there's going to be a lot of homecomings. Obviously Jaylen Brown, Giannis Antetokounmpo, some of the big names. The Bucks are not going to be good this year, but they do have 2 nationally televised games. Can you tell me who they're going to be against?
The Bucks?
Yes,
Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks, who they're going to be against.
2 televised games in their 82
I'm
game
going to say
season.
the Lakers.
The Heat.
And the Sixers.
They are both the Heat.
Both the Heat.
Yes.
Wow.
Because obviously no one cares about the Heat or the Bucks this year unless they're
Oh,
playing.
man.
for-
Bam is going to go on the court and just slap Hero again.
Yep.
First
Bah!
game.
Love it. Giannis Antetokounmpo homecoming is going to be awesome. I think that he should be welcomed with. I hope he's welcomed with, like a warm welcome.
Two lottery teams. That'll be fun.
Good time.
I don't think the Heat are going to be a lottery team. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then obviously Jaylen Brown going back
Two
to
playing teams.
Jaylen Brown going back to Boston is going to be a pretty hostile environment, I would assume, just because they were not too happy with that trade. And besides that, Christmas Day games were released. It's kind of crazy that the Lakers are still a Christmas Day game. They're trying to force the rivalry between them and Golden State.
Yeah.
It's just not really working.
White
not
Christmas.
We can say that, yeah, definitely.
KD's not in the Christmas Day game.
No, he's not.
Interesting.
Which is interesting because I think they're going to be really good this year. The Lakers are not playing on the opening night since 2008,
Are you serious? That's
which
crazy.
is absolutely wild. They were also just sold as an organization for $12.5 billion.
I didn't see that.
Their owner bought the team a couple years ago for $2 billion and just sold it for $12 billion. I'd say that's a pretty good investment to get in one day.
Thanks, LeBron.
Definitely.
How's that coffee?
Delicious. My wife
Guys,
is
did you see
incredible.
the Christmas Day schedule for sports? It is absolutely loaded
Too much.
this year.
Too much.
Yeah, I don't love a ton of.
Well,
games.
okay. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have the football households and the basketball households.
Yeah,
You're
but
gonna watch one or the
that's
other. You're
not
not gonna
what-
watch
but
both.
Christmas
Guess what?
is
We're a
about. I don't want-
sports. We just
I
like
don't want.
sports.
I honestly don't love games on Christmas. I want to do other stuff on Christmas. It's literally the one day out of the year I don't really want to watch sports.
I don't know. I kind of do. That's just me.
No,
No,
Basketball on Christmas Day is just unmatched.
no, it's just
maybe basketball.
maybe basketball.
Maybe basketball.
I don't know. I just
Either way, the games on Christmas Day are absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Some rivalries, some great high caliber matchups. So be tuned in for that. Obviously, I can't wait for Christmas.
Have yourself
The only other thing in the NBA, big news yesterday and today is that Russell Westbrook has officially retired.
sad.
Not like
What a
this,
legend.
Russ.
So
Not like
sad.
this.
18 seasons in the NBA. Obviously, all-time leader in triple doubles. I would put him in top 5 point guards of all time. Arguably top 3, but definitely top 5.
Yeah, I'm the biggest Russ fan there is, and I don't know, the way he ended it just makes you sad. I just wanted to see him on a good roster, and he was. I guess he was on the Nuggets. That was his best chance.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would have loved
never
him
could
to
get to the peak.
I would have loved him to retire with a different team.
I think if I could go back and change one thing, besides obviously KD staying, that's what I would want to happen the most. But KD's a snake, so if I could change one thing, when KD got traded, I would have traded Russ somewhere else, somewhere with a number 2, because yes, he went absolutely bonkers and had probably a top 5 or 10 season ever with that one season, dragging the Thunder to the playoffs. But if he was on another team with I don't know, even what year that would have been 2016, if they would have done a Kyrie Russ trade and he's playing with LeBron, or going to the Heat with
Put him on the Raptors with Kawhi.
D-Wade, just somewhere else where he could have thrived with another. Yeah, with that, I would have loved to see that. But,
Yeah, definitely.
but it did give us some of the best show, one of the best athletic.
Such a fun
freaks
player to
ever.
watch.
Russ.
Finished with a NBA All-Rookie First Team, 75th Anniversary Team, 9-time All-NBA Team Selection, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 9-time All-Star, and 1-time MVP. And obviously, I believe he is the only player in NBA history to have more than 20,000 points and 10,000 assists, I think is the number.
Him and LeBron.
Right, him and LeBron,
Yeah.
obviously. LeBron is in everything.
He may not be the best dunker, but he's my favorite dunker to watch. His highlights.
Incredible, yeah.
Electric.
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook.
him and just him and his prime is so much fun to watch.
Russell Westbrook has
Triple-doubles.
209 triple doubles.
Insane.
You know how much?
Is that the most all time?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know how many Jokic has?
He's really close.
197.
Oh,
But just think about that.
is he gonna get him this year? You think?
7 foot Nikola Jokic. Yeah, he'll pass
Yeah,
him this
easily.
year. 197.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
He has 4 seasons averaging a triple-double.
That's insane.
People
Crazy.
these days don't know how hard that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I think JJ was what you're getting at for sure for his size.
Yeah.
Makes it so hard. He wasn't that big of a guy.
Mm.
That dude was just a dog. But
KD actually released a statement today about Russell Westbrook retiring, which was cool. I don't have it pulled up, but yeah, it's cool to see Kevin Durant kind of forgive some of the things that happened and make a statement for him.
My favorite Russell Westbrook season, other than the 2016 MVP, obviously, was his season with the Wizards. That was fun to watch.
yeah.
He averaged 22, 11, and 11.
That's
And he
on the Wizards.
dragged them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
It was insane.
That dude was so fun. But
Peace, rip.
Shout out
Russell.
to Russell Westbrook.
He's a great guy. He's got a lot of humanitarian stuff. Big business.
Yeah.
Family man. Love it. Noah Westbrook will see him in the league a few
Just
years.
another one of those childhood favorites that's retiring. It makes us starting to feel old again.
my back.
Steph Curry, LeBron, keeping us alive.
Yeah. We're
I
on our last leg, fellas.
Don't say that.
We're on our last leg.
Steph Curry's entering his 18th year. Scary, man.
insane.
Scary.
That's insane.
I think that's pretty much it for the NBA. Not much going on in college basketball. Oh, college basketball, actually. Did I tell you about that? The 24 hours of college basketball?
What?
Okay, yes. So for those that don't know, several years ago, they used to do everything. They used to do this every year. The first day of college basketball, they would do a 24-hour streaming marathon of basketball games, like 24 hours straight. So there would be a 12 a.m. game, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 a.m., and go all the way up until 10:30 p.m. and have a game every single time slot for 24 hours straight. That they got rid of it for a long time, but they're bringing it back this year.
Really?
And so for the first day of college basketball being back, there's going to be a midnight game and a 3 a.m. game, a 5 a.m. game.
Are they
Just
playing
gonna
those
keep
in the
going.
U.S.?
Yep.
So there's some kids starting games at 3 a.m.
Yep. And I cannot be more excited.
That's actually, I do love that. That's
I think that is so cool.
It's probably gonna be a terrible game, but
It is. I mean, it's no high quality team.
but I'm saying like even just the quality of play, like
Yeah.
you're trying to get kids to play at 3 a.m.
I think they're just gonna eat it up, though. I think it's gonna be awesome.
That's great. It's gonna be fun. I agree.
I love that. I love that for the
that's
sport. I
fun.
think
Are you
it's
gonna
cool.
stay up all night?
Probably.
That's sick. I love
I
that.
feel like I might even take out a day of PTO just to watch it.
You
Anyway,
might as well. That's sick.
I did think that was really cool. But then that should be all for that.
Yeah.
Let me think. What else do we have?
Anything else? We good?
Not much else is going
sports
on.
overall?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Moving on to our number 2 thing. It is time to preview the Southeastern Conference. Blah, 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 blah. We need a sound. Hit a sound. I don't care which one it is.
I don't know which one it
Just
is.
hit a button.
I hope. Nope, that's
Hold
hopeless.
it in. Hold it in.
Hopeless
Hold it in longer.
Sad trombone. No.
Hold it
That's
in.
actually
Rim
good.
shot. There it is.
Woo! Southeastern Conference, fellas. I want to get this one started. I did this last year and I kind of forgot for the first one, but I'm going to start with the conference standings, the conference odds to win the conference. Starting with Georgia, they are plus 280. Georgia still runs this conference. They're a plus 280 team I really like this year. In second place is Texas. Texas, not quite as hyped as last year, but I think they could be better. In third place at plus 850 is still Alabama. Alabama's still in the top 3. Is kind of crazy. And then LSU's at plus 900. Ole Miss plus 900. Oklahoma plus 900. Texas A&M plus 1100. Tennessee plus 1800. Florida plus 2200. Missouri plus 3500. Auburn plus 4000 along with South Carolina. Vanderbilt at plus 8,000. Kentucky at plus 12,500, Mississippi State at plus 15,000, and Arkansas all the way at the bottom at plus 35,000
Silverfield.
to win the SEC. So, I'm going to kick it to JJ. She's been doing so much work. Who is the team you like this year in the SEC?
Okay. Let's not say I put too much work into this bum of a conference.
All right.
So when you say like, is this the team I'm higher on than
This is
people
a team
aren't?
you're higher on. Yeah. No, just a team. Yeah, a team maybe you're higher on.
I have
some
2.
people aren't. All right, go for it.
I have 2.
Give us one.
The first one is my underdog pick, and it's kind of partial because I love this coach, and I think that I don't know if this year he's going to get it done, but they don't have as far as SEC terms go, they don't have a terribly hard schedule. I'm going to go with Auburn. They brought over my coach.
You like Golish.
Yeah, I like
Golish
Golish.
a lot.
He's a great coach. I mean, he did good things at USF with a roster that was not on par with what he's going to have at Auburn. Again, they have 3 returning starters. So Indiana process, getting it done. Byron Brown's a good quarterback. He's old. He makes some interesting decisions, but he's very, very talented. But again, I just need him to go like 8-4. I need him to
Schedule
go
doesn't look
8-4.
nice for that.
It's the SEC, and if SEC standard is not insanely
but they
difficult.
play.
I have it right here. Give me a win at Baylor. Give me a win Southern Miss. Florida Auburn toss up. Give them that win. Vanderbilt's not going to be good. They lose at Tennessee. They're 4-1. They lose to Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss. Big losing streak. They're 4-4. Win out. Beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl 8-4.
We all know that DJ Lagway doesn't do well versus Golish. So.
Sorry, they're not beating Bama. It's at Bryant Denny.
Oh.
I don't care.
Yep. They
Don't
only
care.
win that one that's at Auburn.
I'm a little bit. I think people don't think they're going to be close to 500. I think people are betting that they're going to be 3-9, 4-8 in Golish's first season, and maybe they're right. But I'm a little bit higher on them.
They're over under 6.5.
Is it 6.5?
6.5.
Wow,
Oh,
that's higher than I thought it would be. But I think they could get that. I think they could reach a bowl game.
Yeah.
But do you want to hear the team I'm really high on?
I want to stay on Auburn a little bit. I do like Byron Brown as a quarterback. I think he's a very good dual threat. The biggest thing is going to be where do his weapons come from? Like on the outside.
Yeah.
Who does he have?
Yeah. Coleman's
just
gone.
because it's a whole new team. Coleman's gone. With Freeze out of it, it's whenever you get a new coach, first year is always really, really hard. Just because, you might kind of still have the USF team, but it's a step up in competition, and you're not going to have everybody you had before. Like,
Jeremiah Cobb is leading the rushing attack. Love that guy.
Exactly. Who?
Good name.
So I think that they could. I do like Auburn. I do think they could get. If I had to go the 6.5 win total, I'd probably go under. I could see them go 6-6. I think they'll make a bowl game. Not much more than that. Just because, they play. I think Baylor could be a loss starting the year.
Not
a
chance.
I think they'll lose to Florida. Vanderbilt, they might struggle.
There's
a lot of teams on this schedule that I could very easily like. They're obviously losing 4 in a row. They have Tennessee, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss.
I don't think Tennessee's gonna be that good. But
I agree, but I think they're gonna be a lot better than.
I'll save that for later.
I agree.
Yeah, I think their biggest struggle is going to be, honestly, I think their biggest struggle is going to be stopping the SEC offenses because their defense does not return many notable players.
Yeah.
So
Ben might talk about this, but I'm a little higher on Florida too.
Yeah.
They can't be much worse than they are.
It's fair.
I feel like they have to. But John Summerall's a pretty good coach.
I love John Summerall. I agree. Who's the other team you're higher on, JJ?
You know. Say his name.
No.
Say his name.
No.
Say my Heisman favorite's
I will
name.
not. You say him. You talk about him.
Mater Mateer. John Mateer, baby. Oklahoma. This feels like all in year.
guys, I have a question. Does this team remind you kind of Miami upgrading from 2024 to 2025? It's just except instead of their offense being good, it's Oklahoma's defense has been consistent.
They did kind of hit the SEC lottery.
They just
schedule.
need they just need
They
that.
there's a couple. There's key games.
Yeah.
Really key games, and I'll get to one in a second. But Oklahoma is the second highest returning roster after another really, really good team. But again, I can't say Georgia because they're already projected to be number 1. Oklahoma number 7 in the SEC, one of the most experienced rosters. Brett Venables been so close to getting it done. This feels like a year he goes all in. John Mateer, before he was injured, was averaging 400 yards a game, had 7 touchdowns, I believe. Was on in. I think he was the favorite on 1 week. I believe he was the favorite for that 1 week.
Yeah, they were.
In the Heisman.
Before we got hurt.
I think he's going to be in New York. I think he's a really darn good quarterback. He looks really big. Again, like, it comes down to offense. And Andrew, you say this time and time again. Their defense is good enough to win the championship.
I agree.
Brent Venables is
Venables,
probably the best
him.
defensive
He's
coach in college
defensive
football.
head coach, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's what you're scared about is defensive head coaches have trouble with that offensive side of the ball. And we saw that. That's what kind of killed them in the playoffs at the end of the year. I think they're going to be good enough. If you have a quarterback that good, I think they're going to be good enough. They hit the portal real hard. They got some good wideouts. They got a good running back.
They kept Satanga, right? Their receiver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's... No,
I do like.
yes. And they got Livingstone from Texas.
Right.
So they got some good wideouts. If
Underrated. I do
Mateer...
like Livingstone. I think he's a little bit underrated.
Yeah, if Mateer can hit those deep balls more consistently and just be like a solid... Like, he's going to have to carry them some games, but he doesn't have to the whole time. And he can just be a solid quarterback and not turn the ball over. Okay, couple big games. They play Georgia. Week 4. They play Michigan, but I'm going to give them that Michigan game. But they play Georgia week 4, and then they have a bye and they play Texas. I mean, that's the season.
Mm-hmm.
They split that, they're making the playoffs. If they lose both of those games, they play Ole Miss later.
If they lose both those games, they're not making the playoffs because their last 3 games. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Missouri. Missouri's not incredible, but...
You think they're losing one of those games?
I think they're losing one of those games.
I don't think so.
If they lose those 2, you mean?
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying overall. I think one of those games, Ole Miss, A&M, or Missouri, I think either way they're going to lose one of those games. So at minimum, they have to split that Georgia-Texas. If they don't, I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
And we'll get to... I mean, Texas is going to come up eventually. I think they win that game. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about Texas. We don't have to talk about it yet. I think Oklahoma... Somebody's got to be good in this conference. I mean, I think there's a clear line after Oklahoma. Those top 7 teams, it goes down. There's a clear line. One of those 7 is gonna be great. I think Oklahoma and Georgia will get to it, but I think
it goes down to A&M. I think A&M.
No, they're in the top 7, at least in mine. I think Tennessee.
Yeah, you're right. That's the last one. Tennessee's after that. Yeah, you're right.
I think Tennessee is right below that top contender line.
I
I
agree.
love Oklahoma,
I
man.
agree with that a lot.
I think they're going to be really, 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 really good.
So will you come to the Swamp with me to watch them?
Man, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
It depends of how good Florida is at that time.
I think I will say what I've been saying. I'm not a Mateer believer. I've said this before. I don't think he sees the field well against good opponents. Early on last year, he didn't play anybody good until he got hurt. He has some big matchups early. If he wins either Georgia or Texas, I will probably change my mind on John Mateer. I'll give it to you right there. I just don't think against a good defense he reads it good enough to beat one of those teams. Let me change. If they put up more than 20 points and beat either Texas or Georgia, I would probably change my mind on John Mateer. But I haven't seen him do it against a big team yet. I haven't seen him make those big plays.
John Mateer versus Michigan last year had 270 yards on 21 for 34.
Michigan was not good last year.
I'll say this, and this might backfire on me because they lost this game. But if that wide receiver catches that wide open ball from Mateer, they beat Alabama. Am I wrong?
Probably.
And they're in the semifinals against Indiana.
Probably. But that was not... The reason they lost that is because John Mateer.
No.
Yes.
It
He
was
lost.
not.
He made some big mistakes and lost that game. The pick six. I mean, you can go back to the pick
No,
six.
but again, no. Don't
Like,
say
if-
that. Don't
if
say
he doesn't
that.
throw-
John Mateer did not lose
Listen,
that game.
If he doesn't throw,
John Mateer did not lose
if
that
he doesn't
game.
throw a pick six...
If the wide receiver catches the ball, a
That's
perfectly
true.
placed
That's true.
ball, they win the game,
I
and he
agree.
doesn't throw the pick six. So you
I-
can't say that. The pick six was the next
Pick
play.
six was the next play. You're right.
So I don't know. I think semifinals is. I don't think
I
they're
don't
making
think
the
I'll put it this
championship.
way. I do think John Mateer is a good quarterback. He just makes too many mistakes. If he eliminates those mistakes, Oklahoma could be very scary.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen him do it yet.
I think
That's
can
where I
make,
leave.
I think they can make it the championship.
Okay.
All right, Ben,
Okay.
you're up.
Ben,
Enough about
team you're
Oklahoma.
higher on.
You guys mentioned Texas A&M. They are in that top 7. I am high on them.
That
Interesting.
was one of mine.
I'm a
Interesting.
Marcel Reed believer. I
They're
know you
bringing
guys
back
aren't.
more than people realize.
They are bringing back a ton of talent from,
They
mind
weren't
you,
good last year.
a
Yes,
team that took Miami to the final seconds.
They weren't good last
But
year.
they took Miami to the final seconds, and you are very high on Miami.
They
So that's
scored-
what.
but-
That's my argument. I am very high on them because they're returning so much of their talent. They also brought in some guys. I have in my notes. Their main weakness is going to be in the trenches, which would definitely be a struggle in the SEC. But Elko is a great coach, I think, and I think with with the weapons he has on offense, they could easily put up 45 points a game.
If my notes here are right, which I think they are, it says they only have one returning offensive lineman. That could be a problem.
Trenches,
That
right.
could be a problem.
Yes, but I am so high on Marcel Reed. I've always been a believer. After I saw him as a freshman absolutely dice the Florida Gators defense, I've been a believer.
Yeah.
And besides Texas A&M, I think they're still up there in the top 3 or 4 or 5 in the conference championship, so it's not really underrated. Obviously, I'm high on Florida because I'm a Florida fan, but seeing the job that Summerall did in A, retaining the former players, blue chip players, and B, the coaches that he hired and brought in is absolutely incredible. He did such a fantastic job doing that. That's why I'm really high on them. He brought in Penn State's O-line coach, love that hire. He brought in Georgia Tech's offensive coordinator, love that hire. And I could go on down the list. I love his energy. I see him I see behind the scenes on Twitter and stuff. I really like John Summerall and what he's doing so far.
He's gonna be really good or really bad, isn't he?
Definitely. He's either gonna be
He's
another
boom or bust.
FBS coach, or he's gonna be the next, Saban or whatever. I really like them. I like Jaden Ball. I think he can really get it done. I think it's going to come down to our QB room. If one of our guys can step up, obviously there's a
Between
fight.
Aaron Philo and Tramel Jones.
Right. I think both of those guys are very capable, but we'll just see how it works out. We also have a 5-star freshman that can come in if we need him to. So.
I think with Florida, their line's 7.5. I think that's perfect. Like you're happy with 8-4. I think
Not
7-5.
Summerall. Summerall's jumping
Maybe
off
not,
the stadium.
but I think the first year with Summerall, you're happy with. You're happy with 8-4. You're thrilled with 9-3.
Absolutely, yeah. Our
And
line
7-5,
is
you're like, okay, it was first year.
our
Like,
line
you
is
make
set
sure
at 6.5, so I'd be fine with that.
How do you?
I have 7.5 on
You're
Florida.
Florida. How do you not get a better transfer quarterback than Philo?
Because we paid $5 billion to keep Ball.
I know, but there's so many good quarterbacks. In the
Yeah,
market.
but for a really good quarterback, do you really want to go to Florida right now?
Right.
Florida
if I'm
is
good
a top 10 brand in college football.
Right, but with a new coach, I think a lot of quarterbacks, unless they played for the coach before, are very, very wary
JKS, lure him in.
I'm very, very wary. Cal played JKS, like crazy. Very, very wary of going into a new team with a new coach. You don't see that very often. You don't see very often, like, unless a coach brings his own quarterback, you don't see a different quarterback transferring in to try out a new coach. Because we've seen time and time again, even though we like a coach, the first year a lot of times does not work.
Yeah, and people are also underrating the skill level that is potentially there in Tramel Jones or Aaron Philo, because Aaron Philo knows the offense because he played for their offense last year, and Tramel Jones Jr. he will be a stud eventually, whether it's next year or the next, I don't know, but those guys do have tons of potential.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that.
Yeah.
So those are the two teams that I'm a little higher on than normal.
I just want to jump back to Texas A&M real quick. They do not have a crazy tough schedule. They do not play Georgia. They play Texas end of the year. Who do they? Hang on.
You missed a team there.
They play LSU, but like they don't. It's not crazy. They play Oklahoma, but they don't play Georgia. They don't play Bama. They don't play Ole Miss. Like it's in SEC standards. It's not a crazy hard schedule. No. They open with Missouri State. That's a win. Arizona State win. Kentucky win. LSU is going to be big. We don't know what LSU is. I'll give them a loss there. So let's say they're 3-1, 4-1 with Arkansas, 5-1 with Missouri,
but guess what, Drew?
I think they'll beat Bama. I think they're better than Bama this year.
Their schedule last year was cake.
Yeah.
You know what happened when they played 3 decent teams?
They lost.
Well, they only lost.
Oh no, they beat Notre Dame.
They beat Notre Dame on a fluke by 1.
I don't know if
it was a fluke. He missed a PAT. They fumbled a PAT.
Yeah, but you can't say they would have lost in overtime.
True. They got creamed by
Texas
Texas in the last game of the season when they're trying to play for the SEC championship, and then they scored 3 points against Miami.
How many did Miami score?
It was a windy day.
10.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a windy day.
I agree.
But I mean, did Marcel Reed look good in that game? No.
No.
So and the rest of their schedule was easy. They were down 30-3 at halftime to South Carolina. I don't think they're a good football team.
Fair enough.
Just wait.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Team I am higher on.
Give me it.
Guys,
Give me that Mississippi State.
Guys, I like LSU. I like Kiffin here. I like Levitt coming in. I think they're a playoff team. I really do. With this offense, I know it's a sucky situation. I don't love the situation or what he did. But I think they're going to be good, dude. And their schedule, not crazy. Open with Clemson, I think that's an easy win. Louisiana Tech, obvious win. Ole Miss, Texas A&M back-to-back will be interesting. I think if you can split that,
look at the back half of their schedule.
McNeese, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Auburn.
Bama,
the back
Texas,
half
Tennessee.
is tough. Bama, Texas, Tennessee.
That's the season.
I think that's their season right there. If they can go,
that's
two of those are at home.
That's cupcakes.
Yeah. They play Bama and Tennessee at Neyland. I think those are the two you want at home because I think. I'm sorry.
They play the entire bottom of the SEC.
Sorry. Bama and Texas are it. Yeah, they play the entire bottom. Bama and Texas are at home. And then they have to go to Tennessee. I think I like LSU. I think I can kind of transition a team I don't like this year, which is Bama. I don't think Bama's going to be very good this year. They did not bring back a ton, so I just want to kind of finish my thought on LSU before I move on to that. But I think the offense is going to work. I think the offense is going to be very good. They still have incredible players. They still have one of the best defensive players in the nation, Whit Weeks, as their linebacker.
Whit Weeks?
I like Levitt. I think they could. Levitt is interesting. He's not an incredible quarterback, but I think he's what LSU would need right now. And Kiffin is still a really good offensive coach. I think he'll find a way to move the ball, and I think they're going to benefit the doubt a lot. I think at worst they go 10-2 in the playoffs.
Speaking of easy schedules, Alabama. What are we doing? Trying to get them in the playoffs?
Probably.
I mean, you can be 9-3, so.
Read their schedule.
That's a great
They got
transition.
East Carolina, Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, Mississippi State to open it up. 5-0. They played Georgia. That's a loss. Tennessee, they'll win that one. It is away at Neyland. Never know. 6-1. Texas A&M at home. That's a win. 7-1. LSU away. Well, we'll give them a loss there. We'll go 7-2. Vanderbilt, Chattanooga, Auburn. Oh, Auburn's beating them, so 9-3. But they'll still be in.
No, they won't be in.
It's a pretty easy 10-2.
No, not with that schedule. I think the biggest thing I do like DeBoer as a coach, but
it's boomer
they
bust.
lost a lot.
It's boomer bust.
Last year was boomer bust.
If they start out 4-2, if they lose one of those first 4 and to Georgia,
Guys, they lost to Florida State
They
last
might
year.
lose a few more. They might go 8-4.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like them.
DeBoer might be out.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is they have a quarterback controversy. Either senior Austin Mack, which everybody thought was easily going to be coming out last year because he backed up last year, and now the redshirt freshman Keelan Russell was pushing him. When that happens, that is never a good sign. When you have, the old saying is, if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. I think they're going to struggle on offense this year. They don't return any of their offensive line. Their win total is 8.5, so even if you go over the half, it's still 9-3.
Yeah.
I think 9-3 is their ceiling. I really do. Obviously, the schedule helps them out a little bit, but I am not an Alabama believer.
Yeah, I think they'll be all right. I think
They'll be good. They'll be decent.
Alabama.
Keelan Russell is their number 2 prospect quarterback that you mentioned. I think that he'll be all right because he has better targets than Simpson had. So I think he has a little bit of a he can kind of ride on their backs a little bit. But I was looking at their squad. They have a lot of freshmen or redshirt freshmen playing, so they're a very young team. But their defense will be fine. I don't think they're going to have a problem.
I agree with that.
people.
I just think they're going to have a lot of problem moving the football.
Definitely, yeah.
Again, this could come down to Ryan Coleman Williams, who's changed his name, wild. If he can turn back to what he did his freshman year. Like last year, he was not very good.
Yeah.
He was not a threat. So if he can be the guy he was his freshman year, it could change this entire team. They could actually start moving the ball. But I don't see it. I liked them last year because who they had coming back. I think the dynasty is over, and they might not make the playoffs for the next couple of years.
Yeah, it's fair.
Pray.
I'm with you.
JJ, team you're lower on this year.
Team I am lower on. Schedule matters, right?
Yeah, of course it does.
Are we saying that Texas is just that much better than everybody else?
I like this. I like this a lot.
Because with that schedule, they just must be the best roster by far to be favored in the SEC or be right behind Georgia and almost everyone's championship picks. Like, yes, Arch heated up down the stretch, and yes, they have the best wide receiver in college football. But is Arch
second best? Jeremiah Smith is still better.
Well, we'll see.
And
We'll see. Cam Coleman's coming up the board.
Cam Coleman is.
But is Arch, man, has he done enough for you against the half Michigan team in that bowl game?
See, I think I flipped it because I'm a big fan of doubting somebody like before they come in, and we saw Arch Manning suck last year. Like for sure if they're a high recruit, and then when everybody goes the other way, it almost rises itself back up.
Yeah.
Because I thought about putting this as my team I'm higher on, but it's Texas. How can you be higher on them? But I do like Texas.
I don't
think
think
they'll be fantastic.
Arch can be worse. I think he's going to be much better.
I think he's going to be really good. Actually.
I think he's going to be I think he's going to be an upper half of the SEC quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But their schedule is really, really tough.
Mm-hmm.
They play Tennessee at Neyland. I skipped over. They play Ohio State week 2. That's a toss-up. They play Oklahoma in Dallas, which can I say one of the contenders for the worst thing is a neutral site, Red River.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing
Yeah,
ever. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's the best environment of all college football.
No, the Cotton Bowl Stadium is incredible.
No, it's inside.
That's besides the point.
No, it's not. Cotton Bowl Stadium against Oklahoma. That's where it always is. It's outside.
Huh?
It's always there.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's always at the same stadium. It's always at the Cotton Bowl Stadium.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
They
They play
right.
at each other's stadiums.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They always play at the Cotton Bowl Stadium.
I've
been to the fair.
No, okay.
I've been to the fair where this game is played.
I know.
I've walked
we
around
have
the
to look
stadium.
this up because this will blow my mind. Please
Oklahoma
look it up.
Sooners, Cotton Bowl Stadium.
I know
Dallas,
they.
Texas.
I know they play this year at the Cotton Bowl
They
Stadium.
always play it there.
Look it up right now.
I will. Go ahead. Keep.
That's crazy,
talking.
guys. I might have created a huge blunder by. I thought they played at each other's stadiums. Anyway, that's a really, really tough game. Then they play. I lost it. They play Ole Miss, LSU, and Texas A&M, all away. That's a tough. I just don't think they're that good. I don't think they're that much better than everyone else. I see 9-3 from that schedule.
So you think 9-3
9-3
is still a disappointment?
For Texas, yes.
The annual Red River rivalry football game between the Texas
I
Longhorns
have to
and
look at
Oklahoma
ChatGPT.
Sooners is played at Cotton Bowl Stadium inside Fair Park.
I know it has been the last few years.
It's been there for a long time. Ever
Are you
since I've
thinking of
watched
the
it.
Iron Bowl?
Because it's,
No,
it's
I'm
at
looking
the
it up.
state-
I'm looking it
It's
up.
the state fair. I've been to
You
that
keep
fair.
talking. You keep talking. Who are you high on, Ben?
I am
Lower.
lower on LSU. I am very low on LSU. I was last year as well. New coach, new system. I'm a Kiffin hater, obviously, as many people know.
Yep.
And I think Levitt is a legit QB, and so that's kind of scary for Kiffin to have a legit QB. The offense is going to be good. Kiffin's offense is always going to be good. He's brought in a lot of transfers, but that's also kind of what I'm worried about is that his starting lineups for offense and defense is almost entirely transfers, and that doesn't always work out right. It's hard to judge that in different conferences. Maybe there's some FBS guys stuck in there somewhere. That's why I'm kind of nervous about it. I think next year they're going to be really good. Mm-hmm. But this year, I'm not too high on them. Their schedule is very light, kind of like that Penn State thing we talked about a little while ago. I'm just not very high on LSU. I don't think, they're currently number 4 in the rankings for conference title. I don't think they're going to be anywhere close to that in the end of the year, unless their schedule helps them out. So I'm very low on LSU.
Fair.
Lower. Can I read this real quick?
Yep.
Every single year since 1932, the Texas-Oklahoma rivalry game has been played at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas.
Yep. Hand up.
Hand up.
Yep.
Hand up.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
Once you said,
dude, do you not remember the one side of the stadium is orange, the other side is red?
For some reason, I just thought they were at each other's stadiums. Like that's how they did it. But this is what got me. I started saying, I must have been thinking of a different rivalry or something. I started saying that, and then you said the Texas Fair, and I was like, oh. Yeah, you're right. Because I remember it's the Texas Fair. Hand up. 2 hands up. I own that. Keep playing at Cotton Bowl. I love it there.
No, it's incredible. I want to go to that game so bad, but it's always like minimum $400.
Do you remember the Dylan Gabriel Oklahoma versus Texas game?
Oh my word, that game was incredible. That comeback.
I mean, yeah,
that game was
it was such a good.
Anytime you mention that game, I forget who called the touchdown pass. We're just like screaming at the camera. That image pops in my head
when
every
he's just
single time.
Hands behind his back. The Oklahoma fans are all there in the end zone, and he's just screaming at him. I'm pulling that play up right now. Keep talking.
It's incredible. Oh, it's incredible. Sorry. A team I was going to say I'm higher on that a lot of people aren't, that are like this year, Missouri. I like Missouri this year. I like Drinkowitz. Guys, their quarterback's coach is Garrett Riley. Under the radar. He was, for a while, regarded as a very, very good offensive coordinator. And they got Austin. I like Austin Simmons.
I'm going to stop you right
transfer
there.
Quarterback.
Who did Garrett Riley play coach for the last few years?
Clemson.
How they do, Andrew?
Yeah, I know, but I think I still think Garrett Riley is good enough to be an offensive coordinator, and to see him as a quarterback coach,
Klubnik problem.
I think it was a Debo Sweeney problem at Clemson. I don't think Garrett Riley.
Are you a Dabo hater? No,
we'll get to the ACC.
I just don't think. Well, I'll just say this right now. I don't think Garrett Riley was allowed to run his offense at Clemson.
Okay.
I believe that 100% because their offense didn't change when he
I do not think Missouri is going to be very good this year.
I like Austin Simmons.
I do too, but that's it.
I like Austin Simmons.
He got beat out by FCS quarterback Andrew.
Yeah, we should not have.
Sorry, keep going.
I think we covered that.
Turn your thing.
Go that quarterback. I'm also higher on Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss. I like Chambliss. I think they're a very underrated team. I'll talk about them a little bit later. You might see them later in my predictions.
Oh.
But
I also like Ole Miss. I think Chambliss and Quan Lacey coming back is scary.
Quan Lacey coming back is huge. I think he's probably the best running back in the nation?
Yeah.
I think he's the best running back in the nation.
Ready for this, boys?
I love this play. It is incredible. Play it right now.
Right in the trip set, 27 seconds. Anderson in motion, 23 seconds.
Yeah,
Gabriel has the football, looks to throw. He's under pressure, he lobs in zone, touchdown! Nick Anderson!
Right there. Oh, that's the image. That's the image I had in my head, like when you mentioned that game. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, that game is so fun. Sorry, Ole Miss. Keep going, Ben.
Nick Anderson. I apologize for the announcing. That wasn't the...
Guys,
that was the
Ole Miss is returning 84% of their production.
84%.
84%. That's what I have on here.
Pete Golding.
Yeah, I'm excited. They're going to be good.
LSU. There's so many good games.
Look, guys, even this. Ole Miss has a very, very good offense with a defensive head coach.
Yeah.
I think Ole Miss is going
to be good.
I think they're good.
I think they're going to be good.
They're a little underrated, I think.
I think they have a tough schedule, though.
I'm
looking up the schedule. Keep talking, Ben. Looking up their schedule right now.
LSU at Ole Miss is going to be electric.
Dude, that game is going to be... I think that actually helps Ole Miss. I think they're going to want revenge.
I mean, you better.
Ole Miss is going to win by 20.
So they open with Louisville. I think they'll easily beat Louisville. They play Charlotte, then LSU. Florida, win. Vandy, win. Missouri, win.
Slow down.
First of all,
they're gonna beat Florida.
Let's not overlook Louisville, and they're in a better conference. I would give Louisville the edge in that one.
Okay, they literally have a 4-game schedule. Oklahoma, the 4 hardest team they play. Other than this, I think they're all wins. It's Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, and LSU.
They played-
I think if they split that. they're in the
Florida's
playoffs.
wearing their all blue jerseys in the swamp. They're not going to be able to beat that.
LSU will be fine.
They played Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma in 4 weeks. Ouch.
But they
Yeah.
have Kawan Lacey.
And Auburn, my up-and-coming team. And then Wofford to end the year.
No, they've actually missed.
Mississippi State, even better. That's going to be tough.
I like Ole Miss a lot.
Trinidad.
I also think they
Trinidad.
can go 3-1 in those 4 games. I think they'll beat Oklahoma.
Stop
I
it.
think they'll beat LSU.
Stop it. At
Man,
Oklahoma.
Picking LSU and Ole Miss as a higher team is tough because they play each other, but they'll beat Oklahoma.
Guys, do you think this is Shane Beamer's last year as a head coach at Carolina?
No,
Why?
because I think Lenore will actually play decent this year.
Okay, and what if they finish 4-6 again?
I think
4-7?
they'll at worst finish 5-7, and for South Carolina this year, that's a win. They're picked as to finish last in the conference. I think they'll go above their win percentage.
But when are they going to turn it around? They've been 5-7 for the last 8 years.
They had a couple decent. They almost won the playoffs. a couple years ago.
Remember when I put South Carolina in the playoffs last year?
I do because they almost won the playoffs the year before that. They almost won the NCAA championship.
Tough
before
luck.
that. They have a 4.5 win total. If he goes over that, he stays. I think they will.
Yikes.
That's the
tough
thing.
look
Like,
if you're
they're not
Carolina
a good
fan.
team, but I think Lenore Southers will bail them out of a couple games,
Sure.
and he'll be there. I think in the next 3 years he's gone. But I do like Beamer.
If they
but-
beat Bama, they're 6-0 at their bye.
Mhm.
Then they got Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas A&M.
I don't know. If they'll beat
Georgia.
Florida, but it could be interesting. Anybody else you guys want to talk about before we make some predictions here?
Let's do it.
All right.
Man, oh man. Oh, we didn't even talk about Georgia yet.
Oh, guys. Okay, we have.
We
to
have
talk
to
about
mention
that.
them.
We have to mention. Well, they'll probably mention. A little
They're
bit
gonna be
They're
really
just a
good.
powerhouse.
They're gonna be guys. I'm gonna talk about them in a little bit.
I mean,
Georgia might be the best team in the nation.
let's be careful.
Now listen to this. There were so many people at the draft saying, "Oh, Georgia has nobody getting drafted this year. They must have sucked." No,
No, they just
they
let
have
them back.
everybody coming back.
They have
This team is
14
gonna be
players.
incredible.
They have 14 players coming back. It's the most in the conference.
Yeah.
But
14 starters. You're saying?
14
Yeah.
starters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is more than Georgia's
Well,
had
their
in a
their
while.
defense is going to be nasty,
I think
and I think Stockton is a better Bennett. I don't think he's incredible, but I think I forget the numbers, but his fourth quarter numbers, go look them up, are insane. Like him late in games is absolutely.
well, it's because their
ridiculous.
defense sucked last year. Yeah, they always pass.
Yeah,
around.
but I'm saying you can flash back to the Tennessee game. The throws he made down the stretch in that game were ridiculous. This guy shows up in the big moments.
Put John Mateer on Georgia, they win the chip.
That is not true. I think Gunnar Stockton is better than John Mateer, and I think he actually sees the field very, very well.
That's a little crazy.
I'm
I don't know if
high.
I agree with that.
What?
Stockton's better than Stockton. I don't think he's better than Mateer.
I think he throws the ball.
He's a gunslinger.
Yeah, they brought in a big running back transfer from Kentucky, Dante Doundle. He's very solid. He'll be good.
I mean, is Kirby Smart still the second best coach in America?
I
think he's still the best.
One of the
They said
best.
number
Yeah.
one.
Signetti's the best coach. Don't. No, stop.
I'm not quite there yet.
The-
I'm very close.
What does he have to do?
Prove it's sustainable.
He took Indiana. I don't care if you bring Indiana to a
Well,
championship.
because you could have said the same thing about Ed Orgeron. Ed Orgeron had the best team.
No.
But he hit.
No, LSU was good already.
Look at this.
LSU was good already.
By next year, Signetti will probably be the best coach in the nation. But he has to prove it's sustainable after a national championship.
No, he's the best.
Yes, he does. No,
You can't. There's no fluke chips in the college football.
Ed Orgeron. You think Ed Orgeron was the best coach?
Yeah, but he had a really good roster.
I agree, and I think Indiana's roster was incredible too. There's a lot of guys you didn't know of. I'm saying
That's why Signetti's the best, though, is because you didn't know him.
that's true.
I don't know.
The only
If you win with Indiana, you're
there's
the
a good
best
chance Signetti is the best coach in the nation.
Do you think? But
he's
okay,
gotta prove
back
his
on
team.
Georgia, you think Kirby Smart's the best coach?
I do.
Yeah, then they're gonna be super good.
And I think they might have the best. I think they do have the best roster in the SEC.
What if I told
Maybe outside Texas, but I
don't know.
trust Georgia more.
Would you guys believe me if I told you that Notre Dame has higher odds to win the championship than Georgia, Texas, and Oregon?
Because
We'll get
they
to
keep
Notre-
schedule.
we'll get
to
to-
Notre Dame eventually.
I just saw that.
Naughty Notre
I just
Dame.
looked it up. I was looking at Georgia's odds, and they're like plus 850 right now, which
Yeah.
is kind of crazy.
So, Ben, you want to give us your championship,
Let's
your runner-up,
do
and
it.
your surprise team pick?
Let's do it. I don't think anyone is touching Georgia in the regular season. I think when they get to Atlanta, it might be a little different just because Kirby Smart has been sliding recently. But I think Georgia's going to get it done this year. I think they win the conference.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to do everything else?
Yep.
I've told you before, I'm very low on LSU. They're going to be my disappointing team. And then what's the other category? Underdog?
No, sorry, you need a runner-up. Who's getting second in this year's
Oh,
championship.
runner-up, duh.
And
I'm
then
sorry.
Then you're surprised.
Yeah. Georgia is going to beat Texas A&M in the championship game.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm high on Texas A&M. I like that. And then, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening again. What's the last category?
Surprise team. Either way.
Surprise team. Yeah, surprise team. I would say Florida or Auburn is going to be a surprise team just because they have a lot of upside. But I'll go Florida just because I'm a homeboy.
Okay.
Got to do Florida.
JJ?
Okay, boys.
Oh, boy.
You ready for this picture?
John Mathieu in the SEC championship
Yeah,
game.
say his name. I love when you say his name. It makes me happy. Oklahoma plays Georgia September 26th. They beat Georgia.
Oh, my word.
Week 4.
There's-
Week 4. Let's get
Oh,
off.
week 4. You're saying.
Let's get off the high horse of Georgia, buddy. They're not immortal. It's just another SEC team.
Okay.
They beat Georgia. I think Oklahoma's season is the Texas game. I think so. I think Texas is 9-3, but I still think that game is what will separate them. But Oklahoma makes it to the SEC championship. They play Georgia in the SEC championship rematch. I think Georgia's getting better as the season goes on with that young team, that young squad. Georgia beats Oklahoma in the SEC championship game.
Team your
Man, I want to pick
underdog.
Oklahoma again,
Surprise
though.
team.
I want to pick Oklahoma again, though, Drew. They're going to be so good.
Wow, you're so high. I can't wait till they miss the playoffs.
They're going to be so good. You have Georgia over Oklahoma?
No, that's you.
Huh?
You have Georgia over Oklahoma.
Yeah, Georgia
Yeah.
over Oklahoma.
Okay.
And then
Surprise team.
my surprise team is Oklahoma.
That's not really a surprise.
They're at number 7 right now.
Okay.
I mean, you could do that or Auburn. You can do both.
Oh, I'll do Auburn. I'll put Auburn in there. I think that's more of a surprise than Oklahoma would be.
Man, I can't wait till Oklahoma.
Oh boy.
12-0.
I mean, I just talked about my favorite. I think Georgia is going to be incredible. You might see them a lot in some other predictions coming up later this year. Oh boy, who do I take for my runner-up? I don't know. I'm between two teams. I'm between Ole Miss and Texas. One of us has to pick Texas. They have probably the best roster in the SEC.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
I will do this. I can't pick Ole Miss as a surprise team. They're too high.
Well, Texas plays Ole Miss, so who's winning that game? Texas plays Ole Miss at Ole Miss.
That's the...
Actually, no, they play them at Texas.
That comes... Okay, I'm going to Texas.
Okay.
Texas comes in second in the SEC. My surprise team, I talked about it a little bit earlier, Missouri. I think Missouri could be really good. I think they could win 9 games this year. I like Simmons. I think after he got hurt, I still think he was a good quarterback for Ole Miss last year, and then Chambliss came in and literally took it from him. He was obviously their start. He was obviously better than Chambliss in the preseason. That's why I got the start, and Chambliss took it from in regular season play. So I think Missouri could be really good. I think could win, like I said, up to 9 games this year. So that is our picks. Should be really interesting. I'll come up with a graphic of this in the next couple of days. But that's the SEC, guys. Southeastern Conference all wrapped up.
Another one down.
That's how it's gonna come down. Crazy. 2 down, 2 to go.
Yes.
Moving on to our number 1 thing of the week. It is the MLB. We're just going to go over the MLB standings. It is wild right now. We're coming down the stretch. We have, what is this? August. We have right around a little over a month remaining in the season, which is crazy. Getting really, really exciting. I'm sorry, water break.
Oh, man.
The most fitting place to start in the standings is with the best
At the
team
top. We top at the
in
top.
baseball on a 9-game winning streak.
Where was
Absolutely
that 9-game winning
dominating.
streak?
Absolutely dominating the last couple weeks. The Tampa Bay Rays are now the best team in baseball at 74-46. They're playing incredible. Taylor Walsh just had a 2-home-run game.
Yeah,
I
what
wanted to
are we
ask
doing?
JJ about that because JJ cannot stand Taylor Walsh.
It's a legend.
He had a home run from the left side. He had a home run from the right side. JJ, how is the best shortstop?
They're playing the A's. Let's be careful. I mean, do it when I'm watching you. I've never seen him get a hit, I don't think. but whatever.
Talk about the Rays.
Good
How
for
are you feeling at this point?
They went on a 9-game winning streak on the West Coast. If you know the Rays, they do not play well on the West Coast at all. That's the first 9+ game winning streak in a long time. It's the second ever since stats were tracked. Mm-hmm. They look really, really good. And it's hard, if you're a Rays fan, and I think any baseball fan, it's hard to get behind the Rays because you feel like they're a good regular season team that can make the playoffs, and then they're probably going to they might win a wild card series. They might get to the AL championship, but are they really going to be in the fight for the championship? I don't know. It's hard to. This team's legit. They're a really, really good team.
I was going to ask you that. Is this team different, you feel like, in the last couple of years? Can they win some playoff games?
Yeah, they're really, really good. This is better than the team that went to the World Series with the Dodgers in 2020. So, and the way the AL is, why not? Why not them? Like, I think they can make it. The NL is super strong. If you can just get to the championship, see what happens, they're really good. Really good.
Ben, you got anything to say about the Rays?
I love it. I love it so much. I love the pickups that we made before trade deadline. Liam Hicks
hitting over 300.
Hitting incredible for you guys.
Hitting incredible.
Liam Hicks has not lost a game as a
Nope.
Tampa Bay Ray.
Junior Caminero this year, 279, 35 homers. Yandy Diaz, 302, and Chandler Simpson, one of the most underrated players in MLB, hitting 307. No home runs, but hitting 307.
They're still very top heavy. I need to see, once the playoffs begin, a player like Will Smith. A player like that who emerges as a great... I mean, Will Smith's a good hitter, but a player that just turns it all in the playoffs in that bottom half of the order. Someone that's going to give them some momentum because, again, after the top 5 hitters, Hicks obviously gives them that 5th hitter, which is huge, but after the top 5, it kind of drops off from there.
Yeah. I think that's what the Rays are really like. Can they produce runs in the playoffs?
Yes.
Same with
that's the doubt. That's where the doubt is.
Yeah.
The pitching is fine, but...
Every year. So we'll see. Second in the AL East is the New York Yankees, kind of just chugging along without Aaron Judge. Interesting team, 1653. They're good. It's so hard to say what the Yankees are just because of all the injuries they've had. Next team to talk about is Boston Red Sox at 65-56. I'm still trying to decide if the Red Sox are good because they had that kind of record-setting, a little bit of run, but now they're struggling and again. They're 5-5 in their last 10. I'm not convinced they're good. I think they just had a really, really hot couple weeks, and now it's kind of coming down from there. We'll see if they make the playoffs. What the encouraging thing, if you're a Red Sox fan, is seeing a streak like this and be like, if we can get to a playoff spot, we can start a streak again. So I think that's the biggest thing and see what they can do. Next in the AL East is the Toronto Blue Jays. They've been looking better the last couple weeks. Still not incredible at 59-64. But I think they're only a couple games out of a wild card spot, so it should be interesting. And then at the bottom of that division is the Baltimore Orioles, also playing a lot better at 58-63. Those are two teams that if they have a hot week, they could be right in it. So we'll see what happens there. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox continue to lead this division at 62-58, guys. I think we got to come to grips. The White Sox are going to be in the playoffs. They'll probably win the AL Central, which is crazy to say for sure if you watched the White Sox a couple years ago. One of the worst teams in baseball the last couple years and absolutely incredible this year. JJ, you got anything to say about the White Sox?
I mean, they went for it. Trade deadline, They were aggressive, sitting right above 500. That's all you need to be in the AL. I'd love to see them in the playoffs.
I would too.
Let's do it. Could they play the Rays in the first round? No, not if they win.
Not if they win the division, no.
I need the Tigers.
No, they won't because you guys have a bye in the first round, technically. Cause the Wild
okay, but then we could play them in the divisional.
Possibly, yeah.
That would be a lot of fun to see the White Sox again. Do I expect much from them? No, but it's a fun story.
They'll continue to do it.
Yeah,
so
why not?
Second in that division, out of absolutely nowhere, trading away Tarek Skubal worked. The Detroit Tigers are 60-61. They are in a wild card spot as of the moment, only 2.5 back of the division. Here come the Detroit Tigers, a team we thought they were going to be all year. I don't know how trading away Skubal has made this team better, but they're looking really, really good. Just a half game back of that. Kind of the same place they've been all year as the Minnesota Twins at 60-62. Half game out of the wild card. see what they can do down the stretch. Surprisingly, the Cleveland Guardians have fallen off a cliff. They are 59-63. They are 3-7 in their last 10. They are not playing good baseball. There's just not enough offense, not playing well. The Cleveland Guardians might miss the playoffs, which is insane to say. And then, very last in this division, disappointing season from the Royals at 49-73.
That was my winner, boys. That was my division winner.
I think it was mine too.
Love that.
Tough scene there from the Orioles, but we'll see what happens. Guys, I don't know if we've talked about this since this happened. Do you know who's leading the AL West? The Houston
Welcome back.
Astros. The Houston Astros were one of the worst teams in baseball for quite a while. And now, all of a sudden, they're at the top of the AL West playing incredible baseball. They've actually cooled off as of late and still lead this division at 62-60. Yordan Alvarez having an MVP-type season. We'll see if the DH can actually win it. You should go show I won it.
Every AL West team has a more than negative 25 run differential. Great division.
Correct. But they're above 500.
But if you get hot, one of those teams in the World Series, you know what?
Exactly. Second in that division is the Texas Rangers at 60-61, and a huge disappointing team. My World Series pick team, the Seattle Mariners, are 57-65. This is a team that everybody has been waiting for them to kick it into gear because their roster is easily good enough to possibly win the World Series. They just can't find it. Now, again, another team, if they catch a hot week, a hot 2 weeks, they could be right back in it because I think they have the talent that they could do that, but they just haven't shown it yet. So,
how many home runs did Calvarelli have last year?
He had 62.
Do you know how many hits he has this year?
I don't know.
10 less than that.
Wow.
That's sad.
He's been hurt a lot of the year, but...
Well, they traded away Castillo. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Which they didn't really sell. Castillo's kind of back of there. They're still kind of going for it. They didn't really get anybody, but... Again, I think they have a good enough roster to easily be in the playoffs, if not make a World Series run, but they're just not striking right now. And then, tied for last in the division are the Athletics and the Angels at 47-74. Crazy thing, the Athletics were at the top of this division for a while this year, and they're playing terrible right now. In the NL East, the leader by a lot continues to be the Atlanta Braves at 73-48. They are continue to be one of the best teams in baseball all year. They've gone wire to wire as a top 3 team in baseball all year. Top 3 record all year.
See Matt Olson's reaction to that home run the other night?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I think so, yeah.
Where he just kind of was like, you just threw that to me?
Oh, yeah. Because there's literally a fastball right down the middle. Yep, and he absolutely hammered it. This Braves team is so good. Their pitching is incredible. They have a plus 124.
And they're not fully healthy either.
No. That's why I told people coming in this year, I think the Braves are going to be incredible.
You were high on the Braves.
I was high on
Good
the
call.
Braves because they're still... It's one of those teams that last year they disappointed.
You see this sometimes.
Last year they disappointed. Like, everyone was high on them last year.
Yeah.
They've been one of the best teams in baseball, and then you kind of forget about them. Oh, the Braves suck now. No, they're still really good. They just had a lot of injuries, and they're finally getting everybody healthy. They didn't have everybody healthy.
It seems like
most of the team healthy.
Sometimes teams do that where they have a really good year, they have a great roster, they get injured early, and they kind of just shut it down because they don't want to rush the players back, and then they retooled with the same roster, and they're right back in it. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a year.
Next is the Philadelphia Phillies at 64-58, which is their game underway right now. They are playing in the... Sorry, there it is. They're playing in the Field of Dreams game right now. Currently leading the Twins 2-0.
That's going on right now?
Yeah, it's going on right now. Field of Dreams right now.
Twins is in the Field of Dream game.
Yeah,
Love that.
that's why they're wearing throwback jerseys and stuff. It's really cool to see. And it hasn't happened since 2024, I think. So that's good. That's really, really fun. And the Miami Marlins are just back at them at 62-60, still fighting for a wild card spot. The Washington Nationals have struggled as of late. They're at 60-63. And then the New York Mets continue to be the most disappointing team in the National League at 53-69. In the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers are absolutely incredible, playing really good baseball at 74-47. I believe they're the second best team in baseball at the moment, behind the Rays. Not playing as good as late, but still a really, really good baseball team. It's the Brewers every year. They're one of the best teams in baseball. Can they do it in the playoffs? Same story as the Rays. Good pitching, not the best offense. Will that carry them in the playoffs? Next in that division is the red-hot Chicago Cubs at 71-51, 8-2 in their last 10. Pete Crow Armstrong having an MVP-type season. I hate Pete Crow Armstrong. But this Cubs team is really, really good. This is a team, sneaky good team that could go far in the playoffs. They bolstered... with some pitching at the deadline, and their offense is incredible. Next in that division, way back, is the St. Louis Cardinals at 61-60. They're only 2.5 back of wild card spot, though. Still a chance for them with a winning record. We'll see what they can do down the stretch. And then the last two teams are Cincinnati Reds at 58-62 and the Pittsburgh Pirates at 59-64. In the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers still lead that division by a lot. They went on a pretty bad losing streak, but now they've won their last 3. Still only 4-6 in the last 10, but they are 73-48. 8.5 games back of them is the San Diego Padres at 65-57. Arizona Diamondbacks 64-58, and then the last two, obviously, the San Francisco Giants 50-71, and then the Colorado Rockies, worst team in baseball, at 48-73. Hopping over to the wild card standings, just to mention them real quick. In the AL wild card, the Yankees and Red Sox are the top two in that wild card. The Yankees are up 8 games on anybody out of the wild card, and the Red Sox are up 5. Tied for the last wild card spot is the Detroit Tigers and Texas Rangers, both 60-61. Half game back of that is the Minnesota Twins. Game and a half back, Cleveland Guardians. 2 games back, Toronto Blue Jays tied with the Baltimore Orioles. And then 3.5 back is the Seattle Mariners, and then it takes a big free fall at 11.5 back of the Royals. So you could say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that still have a chance for that last wild card spot, which is crazy. Kind of what I mentioned before is the Blue Jays and Orioles have kind of got on heaters. And crazy to think a month ago they were way out, and now they're both only 2 games back. Literally, you're under 500 and you're in the playoffs right now as an American League team. So anybody in the AL has a shot. Not quite as the same story in the National League. The Chicago Cubs lead the wild card by 7 games, so up by a lot. The first wild card spot. Second wild card spot is San Diego Padres. Only a game up with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies, who are tied for that last wild card spot. At 2 games back is the Miami Marlins, 2.5 back of the St. Louis Cardinals, and then it kind of drops off pretty quickly at 4.5 with the Washington Nationals, 5 with the Reds, and then 5.5 with the Pirates. So it's more like maybe 4, maybe 5 teams in the National League still fighting for that last spot, but just because there's a lot better records in the National League. So yeah, that's kind of your MLB breakdown. You guys have anything to add before we move on?
It is absurd, the difference between the two conferences.
Yes.
Absolutely wild. There are how many teams? 5 or 6 teams over 20 over 500, and there's 1 in the AL. I'm trying to get some crazy stats about the stats difference, but just the run differential, this is crazy. Like the NL playoffs are gonna be a bloodbath, and the AL playoffs.
Somebody's about to walk through the AL playoffs.
Well, yeah, it might be a bloodbath for a different reason.
Yeah, true.
Fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
MLB is just so long.
I love it.
It's just a long season.
Gets us through the summer.
Does it?
It does.
It almost puts me to sleep in the summer.
I love it. Take a nap. Sure. You sleep through the summer.
Nothing like a good summer ball game.
Exactly. I agree.
I
was going to ask you if you wanted. We were going to actually ask if you and Sherilyn wanted to go to the game tomorrow night.
But since you don't like baseball, I guess.
But no, our wives are hanging out somewhere else. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So wait a second. Wait, a new plan is unfolding?
Guys, we'll be right back.
Quick tea.
Buy some tickets. I'm trying to save money for the playoffs because
That's true.
Fair enough.
gotta be at the drop.
Fair enough.
Definitely.
Yep.
Baseball.
Good time. Moving on to our worst thing of the week. Something that just came up, which is crazy.
Wait, should we mention Little League World Series
So
first?
funny.
Go ahead. Okay.
We should probably do that.
Probably.
Just in general, Little League World Series is still
Coming up.
It's
The World Series is coming up, and there's all the regionals
The
happening. Right now.
regionals are just finishing up basically now. The women's World Series, the girls' World Series is over. I believe. Who won? I forget.
Team with Enos Cantor.
Okay. The World Series is coming up. That's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, like we said, the Field of Dreams game is live. And then what was gonna be our worst thing was the Texas Little League World Series team that had made the championship game, but then was kicked out because one of their players was ineligible. Well, then the Texas judge was like, no, we're going to let you guys play. So they went back, but then the Little League World Series judge decided to kick them out again. So it was a whole back and forth thing, but inevitably the right thing happened. The statement from the Little League International says, when one team follows the rules and another team conceals material eligibility information until the last possible moment, the courts should not substitute its feelings of sympathy for the team that violated the rules. So essentially, they took the necessary action to get rid of the Texas team, But you gotta
If
feel for the kids.
yeah,
that
if
were
you are an
legit.
adult who makes a kid that's too old to play, you should be thrown in prison.
It's pretty low. It's pretty.
That's
low.
the worst thing ever.
You feel for all the
That's
kids
child
that,
abuse.
that had the.
By the way,
chance.
congratulations, North Carolina, on winning the Little League.
This is the least I've ever watched it, by the way. I'm kind of sad.
Softball?
No, just.
Well, the World
Well,
Series
the
hasn't
World Series
happened.
hasn't started yet.
It's just regionals.
I know,
the
but
worst.
usually I tune in. Like, I tuned into the
I don't
Florida
watch
game the other.
regionals usually.
Really?
No.
You gotta watch Florida, dude.
I watched a couple games.
I caught Florida the other day. They got spanked by a girl.
Alabama.
Should we
has
move on to our
another
actual
team.
worst thing?
We can do that. Let's do that.
Moving on
this
to our
is pretty
actual
funny.
worst thing, which is absolutely crazy. So, Jaden Daniels as... Well, I'll say Jaden Daniels for now. I'll explain a little more later. But DJ Pickett is a cornerback for the LSU Tigers. And he asked Lane Kiffin if he could wear the number 5. And he's like, sure, why not? Because you're Lane Kiffin. What is your concern? Do you want to try to please the guy that's already gone from LSU, or do you want to please the guy that's currently on your team and want to get the best out of him? So he's like, yes, you can wear number 5. We didn't retire the number, nothing happened. But now Jaden Daniels and his family have pushed back and said that basically LSU can no longer use his name, image, and likeness because this Pickett guy is using his number. That basically they will not support LSU because of this.
What a bum.
What do you guys have to say about it? I'm going to put it out there to you guys, and I'll kind of explain what I've seen it from my perspective.
At first, my initial thought was, you absolute bum. You went 9-4 at LSU. You were there 1 year. You were at Arizona State longer than LSU. You mean nothing to the program. Yes, and then he won a Heisman. So
He did.
Heisman winners, that's a big deal. But like, Heisman isn't an LSU award. What did you do for LSU? Like,
I agree.
you got a few wins, you won the Heisman, got a few more transfers there, I'm sure, but like, what did you do? Who cares?
Yeah. Ben.
You're not Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Uni's
there's,
number's not retired. Joe Burrow's not
Yeah,
retired.
there's a much more significant quarterback for LSU that does not have an issue with his name and likeness being used for that college. I think it's pretty low. I do. I think Florida let several QBs and defensive players wear number 15 when one of the best college football players of all time wore number 15 for them. I don't think you should
I
have
hate
any problem
number.
with that.
Yeah. Did Felipe Franks wear 15?
It was
Trask?
no, what's his name?
But it's like
He plays for the Texans. I'm so pissed I can't remember this.
Quarterback?
it's okay,
Yes.
buddy. It's okay. Number 7 for LSU is always worn by the best player on that team. And that's like a tradition, I get it, but like they're happy for each other and they're like, yeah, go get it, dude. You're wearing my number. Like Tyrone Matthew, Patrick Peterson, Odell Beck all wore that number 7. Just be happy for the dude and like say, yeah, prove that you're wearing my number. And
I agree.
I hate number
Which
controversy.
when this came out, it definitely looked like they played it as Jaden Daniels is saying this. I don't think it's actually Jaden Daniels saying this. If you guys have watched
Could be.
Netflix documentary, the documented quarterback that follows Jaden Daniels last year, his mom is like a sports
Agent.
and it's kind of come out, or at least I've heard that she's the one pushing this. Like it's not actually Jaden Daniels.
Sports agent who
The sports agent,
who wants
like
a new
she,
house.
like actually, the reason Jane Daniels left Arizona State is mainly because of her. Like she asked for a lot of stuff at Arizona State that Arizona State didn't want to give him, so that's why they left. And she's kind of the best way to explain it is go watch the show Quarterback. By the way, phenomenal show on Netflix. It follows a couple quarterbacks. You watch her interact with Jaden. This kind of makes sense.
It doesn't
why
seem
it's
like him. He's a pretty humble dude.
Exactly.
And-
And again, have you seen Quarterback?
I had part of not that part.
I think if you've seen them react, seen
Yeah.
who his mom is,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
And
where
we
this is
sh-
coming
and let's be fair. His main concern was not the jersey number. He just doesn't like his name associated with the college. Their main concern was no longer using his name, image, and likeness because they were profiting off of his name. So that might be more of the thing.
Well,
for
I heard
her
something
mom.
to cover the podcast is that why wouldn't LSU be like, fine, we're not going to show you anyway. We'll take any statue, any
they-
record that you're ever here. We'll take
They
it down.
are. The media is blowing it up.
Yeah.
I had a question about like if we're gonna pay $5 for a sandwich, do we need to ask Jaden Daniels if we can pay $5?
$5
Like
because it's a $5.
Yeah.
Maybe. If you're at LSU and you have to
yeah.
pay $5 for a sandwich, I think you have to ask.
I also heard that the alcoholic beverage company Jack Daniels has been reached out to by Jaden Daniels' mom We don't want to do that anymore either. Yeah, I can't. Nothing with Daniels.
That's funny.
So stupid.
No, it is dumb. It's very dumb. I think it's
Jaden.
stupid. I think having your name and your number out there as a legend is awesome. I think it should be like guys are striving to get that number 5.
I agree.
but
It should be an honor that guys want to wear.
which is exactly what 15 is for the Gators.
Yeah, it should be an honor.
So stupid.
I agree. I'm a huge Jane Daniels fan because he's on the Commanders, but this is ridiculous. Like, that cannot happen.
Too big of an ego.
And now, it's time
Time.
for
Where
He Go! Guys, Where He Goes just feels so much better when it's, like, basically football season. I don't know why. It feels nice. You have to write it down because you can see my screen.
I'm gonna watch the preseason games here.
Might as well. Why not?
Well,
All right, Ben, what you got for us?
Andrew, you have 54 points. JJ has 63. You got him
Okay.
last week with 2 point up.
Hey, I'm coming back. You better watch out, Jay.
Carson Beck was on, if you remember.
He was locked in. Guys, we're just going to go right into it. Can you tell me where Xavier Watts went to college?
Xavier Watts. Got it. I think.
Shoot.
I've got a name.
I've got 2. I'm in between. Xavier Watts.
Xavier
I know their
Watts. I know where he plays in the NFL. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. He's a safety. Right?
Yes, ADD. Yeah. I
Say
think
Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame.
it is Notre
Yes,
Dame.
okay.
Congrats.
I was thinking that in Texas. Sweet.
Plays for the
That
Falcons.
feels good. Your safety hand.
Notre Dame. He was a stud.
Shoot! That's right. 1 point.
I was in between that anyway. That's what came to mind. So, we're good.
1 point is confirmed.
So I gotta write these down.
Next one is a
Damn.
double, but yeah, whatever. Do you know where Brassard Smith went to college?
Ooh, this is a blast from the past.
Who's Brassard Smith?
Oh yeah, I know this one.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's a double.
Give me.
I don't,
I
I don't know if I've heard of Brassard Smith.
Really?
When did you go to college?
2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago.
Really?
I'm not giving you any hints.
Is he saying the first name right?
Brashard Smith. Yeah.
Brassard.
Brassard Smith.
Yep, he transferred to a different college for his senior year. and
Oh,
graduated.
he went to 2.
He did go to 2. Yes.
I'll try to get the other one. I don't think I do. No, but
I'm just going to go with South Carolina.
Hold on, he's still going.
I mean, I have the first one. He ended at SMU.
Correct.
Where did he go before that? Brashard Smith. Tulane? I don't know.
No, it was Miami.
What?
What?
You did a Miami guy?
He didn't get it though.
That's crazy, Jay. You didn't get that?
He's a running back for Miami?
Yes, he was. He was never really played at all.
Was he
And
a
then
wide receiver for Miami, though?
Yes,
I bet
he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver, and he went to running back at SMU.
And he did fantastic at
Yeah,
SMU as
yep.
a running back.
I actually do remember that.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
But
fair.
he never played for Miami.
Yeah.
He was electric at SMU, though.
he was.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Which is
I do kinda
absolutely
remember
insane. So yeah, SMU is correct. That's unfortunate. It's another 2 points
okay.
for JJ.
It's okay. I'll go in here.
All right, can you tell me another
You
another
only
double?
wish.
Another double. Can you tell me where Ricky White went to college?
Ricky White. Good old Ricky White.
Ricky White. Have you ever heard of Ricky White?
I don't know if I have.
Good.
Ricky White.
Don't know if I heard of
Let me
Ricky.
pull up his stats for you real quick.
What position is he?
Let me pull up
You can
his
give us
stats.
that.
Sounds like
That's-
a wide receiver. to
He
me.
is a wide receiver.
Oh.
He was drafted to the Seahawks. He has not played for the Seahawks yet.
Ricky White.
In his junior season, he had 1,400 yards and 8 touchdowns.
He played last year?
He did play. He played it. His 2024 was his senior season. He had 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns.
Ricky White.
I have a name, and I like it because it would make sense. But I don't know. I don't think it's correct.
I'm going to go Miami, Ohio.
TCU.
Miami, Ohio is a really good guess. I'm gonna give you guys another chance again. His quarterback, I hope you guys know this guy, was Jaden Maeva.
Oh, I got it. I think.
Well, he's at USC now, but where did he play before?
Mmm.
Maeva.
I don't know why it's came to mind, but I don't think I'm right.
I can't think of Maeva.
Go ahead.
Trying to think. Well, I'm writing.
This
Oh
should
no,
be
I
good.
didn't write it down yet. Where did Maeva play before USC?
Some came to mind,
Why am
but
I
I think it's
blanking
right
on
because I
this?
think it's close to the same team. That's why I have it.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Is it Tennessee?
San Jose State.
No, guys. Oh, I
What?
thought you were gonna get.
Where did Jaden Maeva go?
UNLV.
Oh,
That's right.
UNLV.
I totally have seen Ricky White
Yeah.
UNLV highlights too.
Ricky Wright was
Really?
electric in that 2023 year. He also played for MSU,
That's
Michigan
embarrassing.
State. I didn't know if you'd get that.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, so 0 there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
pretty even still. 55,
2
60,
up.
65.
2 up.
Still a
Yeah, you got 2 on me there. That sucks.
wait. No, I'm
I
sorry.
need to. No, he's
66.
dominating me.
Still 11 points.
Dominating you, bro.
No, it went up. It wasn't
66 to 55 because you had a couple points on him last week.
That's a
Okay.
good score.
That's right.
There it
Got
is.
A couple weeks. Got a
There
couple
it
weeks
is.
left. 2 weeks left to get in bed.
Yep.
We'll have to break out the Penn State players.
Yeah, it looks like it. Nah, I'm almost conceding, but not quite. JJ, I've heard you had a hot take.
I can have one.
You said you do.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
I
what's your hot
was
take?
researching it during the pod. I kind of strengthened my case.
All right.
Oh boy.
Let's hear
I'm
it.
even hotter on this one. Kyler Murray's winning MVP, boys.
You said MVP?
He's winning the MVP
Explain why.
this year.
Explain why.
Kevin O'Connell is a good quarterback coach. He started in Minnesota in 2022. In the last 4 seasons, he has created total, like all quarterbacks under him, 102.5 passer rating. It's a good rating.
Guys, Will Howard's playing tonight. Go ahead.
Listen to his quarterbacks he's had. Kirk Cousins, Josh Dobbs, Nick Mullins, Jaron Hall, Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz, Max Brosmer.
Where'd Max Brosmer go to college?
Who? I don't know.
Dang it, Ben.
Who?
Max Brosmer.
I know. Dude.
Who are the 2 quarterbacks that you would say are the 2 best in that group?
Probably Cousins and Wentz.
Darnold, right?
Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Darnold.
His record with Cousins was 13-4. Record with Darnold was 14-3. They both had career years: 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns; 4,400 yards, 35 touchdowns. Are they great quarterbacks?
Not necessarily.
No. Kyler Murray, the best quarterback he's ever had.
No, Darnold's better.
Talent-wise.
The 2-minute warning starts in
Come on.
3.
No. I'm not done yet.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not backing it
Well,
up.
I can't say anything until you're done with your case. You gotta state your case. and
Kyler
then
Murray
respond.
comes from Arizona. Most talented quarterback O'Connell's ever coached. He has Justin Jefferson. They traded for Juwan Jennings, and they have Jordan Addison as well. Aaron Jones, and a very underrated Jordan. What's his last?
Addison.
No. The running back. The bruiser running back.
Mason.
Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason, yeah.
Very underrated running back, Jordan Mason. Solid defense. This is my case. They went 9-8 with J.J. McCarthy last year. Kyler Murray's coming in. People don't think they went 9-8. People think with J.J. McCarthy they went like 4-13. That Kyler Murray's coming in. The last time Kyler Murray had a wide receiver as good as Justin Jefferson was DeAndre Hopkins in his second season. They were 7-0. He was number 1 in the MVP race in his second season with DeAndre Hopkins on the Cardinals. He's got Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver talent-wise in the game. Best coach he's ever had. Best quarterback O'Connell's ever had. They start out 6-0, 7-0. He's in the MVP race. Minnesota's back in the playoffs at 13-4. Why not? Go ahead.
The 2-minute warning will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Ben?
Okay, honestly, I haven't watched Kyler Murray enough to even know that he's good enough to be an MVP caliber quarterback. I know that 2 years ago he had a very good year with Marvin Harrison as a rookie, I believe that was. But I have not seen enough from Kyler Murray to believe that he has the talent more so than someone like Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson does. Because what are they going to do?
Yeah, that's your strongest case.
It's the strongest case. It's the only case that you should need.
I have a counter argument for that, is that those teams are expected to be good. I don't think people are expecting Minnesota to be good.
But it doesn't matter if they're expected to be good or not. It's
It does for the narrative for MVP, because that's big.
But Kyler Murray has never had a good narrative for MVP.
His second season.
Besides
They're
his second
7-0.
season. That
And
was
you know
like
what
8 years
derailed
ago.
his career? He got injured. He missed 4 games, and they went like 11-6 that year.
JJ, I'm going to agree with you.
Oh, it is.
I'm going to agree with this. I actually love this. I think I'll put it in this way. I think Kyler Murray is a more accurate Lamar Jackson.
That's crazy.
He might be smaller,
That's
but I think he
crazy.
throws a... Do you not remember him on the Cardinals when he had DeAndre Hopkins? That dude was crazy accurate. You obviously don't remember. It was been a while.
Well, DeAndre Hopkins also never dropped a pass, so that helps too.
It was like DeAndre Hopkins would be like after the Texans when he was still not incredible. Justin Jefferson is a lot better than DeAndre Hopkins was when he was on the Cardinals.
Sure.
Like I think DeAndre Hopkins might have been the better receiver all the time, But him on the Cardinals was the later part of his prime. It wasn't actually his prime. He has Justin Jefferson in his prime. Like JJ was saying, the Vikings have pieced together bad quarterbacks and had winning seasons. I think Kyler Murray is going to be absolutely incredible. I can't see anything wrong with this take. I love it.
MVP is insane.
I think the
I
narrative
don't know
is
that
so
it is.
strong.
I agree.
I convinced somebody.
You have
Let's
to
go,
be
get on the
you have
train.
to be a top 5 team in the league to win
Still
MVP
hot
nowadays.
Wrong. And that is the 2-minute
Wow.
warning. Go Kyler Murray. I would love to see it.
Wrong.
Quarterback of the Vikings is crazy. I think we forgot how good
Where
that
did Jordan
is.
Mason go to college?
Jordan Mason?
Ooh.
Jordan Mason went
That's a good
to
one.
Oklahoma State.
No.
Jordan Mason went to Arizona State.
No.
Where'd he go?
Georgia Tech.
Yes.
Actually,
Are you serious?
where did Jordan Addison go to college?
Oh, he went to 2.
Where were they?
Okay.
Yes. Good job.
Where did Justin Jefferson go to college? Ooh. Where did Juwan Jennings go to college?
Tennessee.
Jordan Mason is making 2 times as much money as Jordan Addison next year.
You didn't think I get
He's
that?
still on a rookie contract.
You didn't think I get that, did you?
No, I had to think. I thought it was Arizona State for a second.
No! What?
No, I knew it was Tennessee.
No, you didn't. You were
Guys,
there.
Mason Rudolph is 10 for 11 for 93
that.
yards, 101 rating.
And he's done. Will
He
Howard's
does
in the
this
game now.
every year.
Will Howard has 118 quarterback rating.
He convinces the Steelers fans that he could start every single year.
Yeah, that's funny. Guys, we really appreciate it. Football is right around the corner. Baseball
Wow.
comes down the stretch. It is a good time to be a sports fan.
Come on,
Thank
Rays.
you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Rays, Devil Rays up.